Hey there folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Skylanders Giants Lightcore Prism Break gaming figure by Activision. This set was first available during the initial release of Skylanders Giants in October of 2012, specifically October 21st. And this figure set was available at most mass retailers. And I did not purchase this set. I received it as sort of a gift, I guess, from wife number one and only. And she had found this at a Walmart and paid $9.98 for this set. Now, as far as the pricing goes, I don't know if this was on sale or not, because I've seen some other Lightcore figures at other retailers, and looks like it might be store dependent, but some stores had it on sale for $10. Other stores, even other Walmarts, had it for $12. So I'm not sure if the Lightcore versions of these figures are at a higher price. It looks like it's store dependent, so just be aware of that. Now, taking a look at the Lightcore version of Prism Break here, very interesting, and you can see Prism Break right there, and I believe his crystalline hands are what light up, which is part of the Lightcore feature. And you can see the packaging here. It's a little bit different than the other single pack Skylander Giants in that Lightcore versions of the characters have this foil here on the packaging, highlighting the name in that foil wrapping around here. Which is cool, so it does stand out amongst the other single packed figures. And you can see the icon for Lightcore there. And this Lightcore figure is playable in Skylander Giants, but not in the first version of the game, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Taking a look here, we have the back of the package. And we have some of the features of the Lightcore. It's got Lightcore power and a flash bomb effect. So it looks like the Lightcore version of Prism Break has an additional power compared to the Series 1 Prism Break and the Series 2 Prism Break that's in Skylander Giants. So that's pretty cool. Over here we have instructions on how to use the gaming figure. Basically 3 steps. You take the figure and you place it on the portal of power, and that'll activate the character in the game. And you can also use the figures through gaming consoles or a PC, or even through your, I guess, mobile device, which is pretty cool. And here we have previews of what look like other characters from the Earth faction, from which Prism Break belongs to. We have Terrafin, Flashwing, Bash, and of course the Lightcore Prism Break. Now we'll be right back and have Lightcore Prism Break out of the package. Alright, we have the Lightcore Prism Break gaming figure out of the package, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the items that come included with the figure. And we'll start out with the sticker sheet here. And I'm just showing the top half of the sticker sheet because the bottom half of the sticker sheet includes a code that we're going to use later on, and I do not wish to share at this point. But you can see the sticker of Prism Break there, shooting beams of energy. And compared to the Series 1 figures, the sticker sheet from the Skylanders Giants is a lot smaller. It's very tiny, you can see right here. And also you can see on the left instructions on how to use the stickers in the game, the code specifically. So that's kind of cool. And also included with the figure is this here, which is basically warning and information about using the figure, I guess. And it's in several different languages and very small print, and It's very hard to see at this point. Let me just see if I can just turn it down a little bit there. And you can see all the fine print on there, very, very tiny. And basically, it just has some warnings on here. I'm not even sure what the warnings are about. I haven't even read it. But basically, product care, troubleshooting, and limited hardware warranty is what it says here. So, but that's real interesting. Next thing we'll take a look at is the card that's included. Every figure comes with, I don't know if you can call it a gaming card, maybe a trading card, but this is a pretty cool card compared to the other Skylanders that are available, because it looks like the Lightcore versions of the figures have a foil type of design to the card compared to just a standard card of the regular character. So that's really ultra cool. You can see how the reflection, how the light bounces off of these Lightcore cards, and it's very, very cool. I got a nice array of colors reflecting off the card, so really cool. And but like the other cards, they have a picture of the character at the top and statistics at the bottom, and hopefully you can read those statistics. Hopefully the light doesn't, reflection doesn't obscure it too much. Let me see if I can get it where it's readable there. But you can see the standard ratings of strength, defense, speed, and luck. And compared to my Series 1 Prism Break, the statistics are a little bit different. And it looks like the ratings have gone up by 50 points. The Series 1 cards had a rating up to a maximum of 100. And it looks like Skylander Giants, the ratings go up to 50 points to 150. And you can see Lightcore's strength is at 95, which I think has gone up a little bit. And his defense is 100. I think that's gone up a little bit as well. His speed looks like it remains the same. It's at about 10, which is very slow. And his luck is at 75. Now, I don't know if that's changed or not. On the right-hand side, you can see the faction that Prism Break belongs to, the Earth faction. And his name here running down the side on the right. And you have the icon here of the, I guess, Lightcore icon there. And it's cool that Prism Break is represented as the Lightcore. I believe all Lightcore icons have that Prism Break picture there. So that's kind of cool that Prism Break represents the Lightcore. And on the other side of the card here, we have the standard Skylanders Giants logo, and all of the faction in faded print here, which is pretty interesting. This one you could see a little bit better compared to the original Skylanders card, all the factions, that is. So that's the card, a very cool card. Now, taking a look at Lightcore Prism Break here. Now, Prism Break is my favorite character in the Skylanders, I guess, franchise, you can call it. And I really had a great time playing the original Prism Break, or Series 1 Prism Break. And here we have the Lightcore version, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm going to do a comparison with Series 1. I don't have a Series 2, but hopefully I'll find one soon. But for now, we're just going to compare Series 1 from Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Prism Break and the Lightcore Prism Break. And you can see the sculpts are unique. They're different in the Skylander Giants and the Lightcore version. And but it's the same basic guy, which is really, really cool. I really like the design of Prism Break. One thing to note in difference is the crystals for his hands, or just the crystals overall. Between the two versions, you can see that the Series 1 Prism Break, the crystals are a bit opaque. They're still translucent, but they're a bit opaque compared to the Skylanders Giants. At least the Lightcore version. And the Lightcore version crystals are very, very clear, and which is really nice. And I believe that is the light up function. I think that it's clear, not much clearer for a reason. basically for the light up feature, which is really nice. And it's hopefully when I get this guy on the portal, it'll turn out rather well. You can see also that the base here is a translucent orange to represent Skylander Giants, or the second series of Skylanders, compared to the first series, which is green. Underneath you can see the logo of the Earth faction there, which is kind of cool. And the overall design is basically the same. You got the, for Prism Break, you've got that rocky texture. It's painted a little bit darker compared to the Series 1. But he still has that rocky texture, the dark paint with what look like greenish, I guess not highlights, it's really a dry brushing of green sporadic throughout the figure, which is pretty cool. And you can see the Lightcore version of Prism Break is a slightly more dynamic pose, but essentially this almost the same type of pose where he's standing on this rocky terrain, but he's got a slightly lean to his left, and he's of course shooting out his beams through his hands. He's got both hands are raised there, presumably to shoot those beams of energy out, which is pretty cool. And again, the base here is standing on rocky terrain, both rock and crystal, which is really nice. And I really like this figure. And I'm pretty excited to be able to play this guy in the game relatively soon. So, but that's pretty cool. Now, up next, we're going to go ahead and place this guy on the portal to show off the Lightcore functions. Okay, we have the portal of power here, and we're going to go ahead and show the Lightcore functions of Prism Break. But before we do, I'm going to go ahead and just place a Series 1 Prism Break onto the portal of power just to show you a comparison of between the two figures. And right now we'll go ahead and place Prism Break there, and hopefully you can see that the base of the Series 1 Prism Break is highlighted in green. I think it may be washed out in the colors a little bit due to the portal of power, but you can see that the crystals on the Series 1 Prism Break do not light up, and what you're seeing now is just really a reflection from the portal going into the crystals on the hand, but they don't light up at this point. And we're going to go ahead and place Prism Break, the Lightcore Prism Break, onto the portal. Just to demonstrate that. And place that guy on there, and you can see that the hands do light up, which is really cool. Unfortunately, the crystals on the shoulders don't, but still, it's pretty neat to see the crystals on the hands light up a nice green color. Hopefully the video shows that green pretty well. I'm not sure, maybe because of the ambient light kind of obscuring it a little bit in the reflection off the portal, but it's a nice deep green color coming out of Prism Break's hands, which is very cool. And you can see the orange here on the base for the Skylanders Giants lighting up, which is pretty neat. But it's overall very cool, and I believe the Lightcore Prism Break has those additional powers that Series 1 Prism Break and Series 2 Prism Break do not have. So it's just something specific to the Lightcore characters, which is pretty cool. Makes it worth, I guess, getting if you want to have both a unique sculpt, nice light up features, and powers in the game. So, but this is my casual peek into the Skylanders Giants Lightcore Prism Break gaming figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.